Okay, gentlemen, scheduled to box 10 rounds. I've gone over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
Number 1 in the BO, number 1 in the WBA, number 3 in the IBF. It's all straight ahead for him. A hug with pound-for-pound elite Bud Crawford, the welterweight champion of the world, for Shakur Stevenson. Guevara accepted the challenge. Others backed out. The undefeated Shakur Stevenson. Here's the next step. Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley, and Andre Ward.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
Be overly impressive and establish his jab if he's going to have success against a veteran like Guevara.
Yeah, fighting at home, you have to learn to control your emotions. Can't get beside yourself and get out of your element and be something that you're not. You know, Shakur has always set up his attack off the jab, and it seems like he's trying to get after it right away.
He was so impressive at Madison Square Garden when he took a step-up fight against Diaz, a guy who had just fought for a world title, a rugged veteran who was so capable, and he completely outclassed him.
Guevara told us in the fighter meeting yesterday that he wants to press Shakur, he wants to stay in his chest, he wants to work the body. All the things that opponents say when they're facing a great boxer, easier said than done.
You see the straight left hand down to the body for Shakur. That's going to be his money punch. You know, Guevara doesn't really, he's a counterpuncher, so he likes to set up his attack, and he has a sneaky overhand right that Shakur has to be aware of.
And you called him out at the fighter meeting as well. You said, well, you're not really a pressure fighter. You're a counterpuncher.
Right.
He tried to explain himself, but you're right. His nature is to stay on the back foot and to counter his opponent's mistakes.
2 times he has fought for world titles, Guevara. That was at bantamweight. November 2013. Lost by 9th round KO to Yamanaka. And in December 2012, he lost to Leo Santa Cruz. That was a 12-round unanimous decision. Of course, Santa Cruz now a titleist in the WBA in this weight class, featherweight.
Shakur is going to have to be the aggressor, and he knows that right away. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to be aggressive. Guevara was getting on his bike and bagging up. He didn't like the body shot.
He didn't like that body shot at all, Tim. He didn't like that one either.
Well, he can go from distance, can't he, the southpaw? Overly athletic Shakur Stevenson and sublimely skilled. Trying to cut off the ring, chase down Guevara.
Guevara lunged in twice already. Look for Shakur to step back and make him pay.
He'll have to with those limited opportunities that Guevara may offer up. And here he comes forward.
Guevara's going to have any chance on getting in against a guy like Shakur Stevenson. He's going to have to use his jab. And yes, you can use your jab against a southpaw. Lunging in like he just tried to, it's not going to work.
And there is Shakur chasing him down with that southpaw jab.
Shakur stung him with that left hook, that right hook.
Electric atmosphere here in Newark for their native son, Shakur Stevenson. First time in his professional career he fights in his hometown. First time that he headlines his own nationally televised fight card, and he's looking to make a statement here. He did so with 39% of his total punches landed in that first round. According to CompuBox, Guevara, who did not initiate much of anything in that first round, as he was being chased down for most of it, circling out, only landed 1 punch in that first round.
We talk about the ego of the fighters, but trainers have egos too. It takes a rare guy to do what Kay Karoma is doing for Shakur. He trains Shakur with Wally Moses, his grandfather. He trains Michaela Mayer with Al Mitchell. He's known Shakur since he was 16, but he's that rare trainer who doesn't need the spotlight.
Kay Karoma, the 39-year-old, he is the assistant coach for Team USA. He's a likable, mature, very calming force for so many pros that we see as we go week to week around the country.
See, the thing that I'm most impressed with Shakur Stevenson, the reason why I'm so high on him is that he's a master at distance already with 11 fights. This is his 12th fight right now. You know, he knows how to extend with his punches. He knows what position to be in. This is the sweet science of boxing, and he doesn't get hit that often.
He is a master of the hit and don't get hit game, of the sweet science of the sport. But to your point of his ability at range, I mean, watch how that left hand can land to the body when you think that he's out at distance.
Guevara's getting hit with that straight left to the body because he's standing straight up. He's almost freezing right now. Like he doesn't have any answers. It's unnerving to miss a big shot and then to see your opponent right in front of you. You try to throw again, you miss, and then he hits you with a shot like he just landed right there.
Another body shot from Shakur.
Guevara's in survival mode already. You know.
Here's Stevenson now. As he's able to pin him against the ropes and gets off scoring 2 punches.
Guevara's going to have any shot to have any success. He's going to have to answer those attacks by Shakur Stevenson to get some respect, because right now, he's
body
not
shot landed again.
He went down on that one.
That is a knockdown scored here in round number 2.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Bubba, come in.
Final half minute of round 2 after the body shot was effective. And now patient as he looks to place a left hand to that right flank again. Guevara just wants to get through this second round here. Stevenson closes the gap. Straight left to the body again. That has been the punch of choice. He gets him against the ropes, and he goes down again. Closing seconds of round 2, second knockdown scored. The bell rings, ending round 2. Shakur Stevenson in complete control.
We want him here. We don't like that body shot, all right? Okay? Throw that left hand and bring that hook behind that left hand, all right? Every time you drop it down low, throw that left hand and bring that hook.
It's the body shot, the straight left hand that I was telling you about, and he came around the elbow right there on Guevara, and down he goes. Beautiful shot, finding it. You see how calm and patient that the young Shakur Stevenson is in the pocket as of now. Beautiful, set up off the jab, got him going backwards. What did he do? Follow up the straight left hand, and down goes Guevara. Beautiful extension on his punch. He looks so focused, so determined right now. Shakur Stevenson, look at those eyes. Focus, laser focus.
He's having his way. And great boxers, they measure twice, cut once. But when we get the sense, and when they get the sense that you don't have anything for them, you'll see a different individual.
You saw the body punch numbers, according to CompuBox, 14-2. But those 14 did enough damage to score the 2 knockdowns in that last round. And now look at Shakur. Here he comes, showing what he's all about, putting on a show for these home fans. The homecoming here in Newark, the return. So many veteran fighters didn't want this challenge. Pulled out of the fight. Others said no. Guevara said yes, and now he's finding out why some turned down the invitation.
It's no fun, Joe, when you're getting hit and you can't get anything back. It's no fun at all. That's why a lot of fighters don't want to fight Shakur and don't like to fight master boxers, because they want a 50-50 contest. You hit me, I hit you, let's see what happens. And when it's 80-20, 90-10, nobody really wants to deal with that.
Yeah, and learning the sweet science of boxing improves your quality of life after boxing. That's what we need to understand. And it also shows us that in the history of boxing, the top fighters in the game, they knew the sweet science. And it's appreciated. And I appreciate
there's that long-range left hand again. And that one, he's saying, went low. David Field says that was low. And let me tell you, you know how Guevara's going to play this. He's going to want every opportunity. You be the judge. Is it the belt line or is it low? Right on the T
Right
and
on
the
the
R
belt
of
line.
Metro.
Like it's right on the belt line. But you need to understand that all jiggles all down there, man. It does affect you and hurt you.
Well, it affects you and hurts you, but it ain't in the parts that hurt you more.
Yeah, that was belt line, borderline low.
Yeah.
But the referee yelled he didn't get in there, so Shakur did what he was supposed to do. He followed up.
Back to action now. As Guevara is squatting and taken. And now he tries to fire back and is off balance in doing so.
Shakur wants the highlight reel knockout right now. You can tell if he's going to get that, he's got to go to the body, but then come right back up to the head.
Because going down to the body, Dre, is going to bring the hands down of Guevara, and it's going to leave his head exposed.
Oh, there it is upstairs! Shakur floors him again! He may not beat the count! It's a knockout victory! Newark's own, homemade, homecoming, home run! Shakur Stevenson! And with the signature night-night Devil's Pillow, he just put Guevara to sleep. And now you see, against an opponent that they expected him to have success against, why people are talking about his immediate future. Will it be Oscar Valdez? Will Valdez stick around? Could it be Carl Frampton or Josh Warrington? So many options at featherweight, but one thing is for sure. There isn't going to be much denying Stevenson a title shot now. Here's how he closed things.
I talked about the follow-up. You see the body shot, right, left, then the combination to the head of three-piece. And Guevara just had a decision to make. He said, man, I'm getting hit to the body. I'm getting hurt to the body. Now I'm getting hurt to the head. It all of a sudden doesn't make sense for a fighter when they're getting punished like that with both hands.
There was a left hand that came up from that angle to the head. There was a little body shot mixed in there as well.
But what I like about it is that he put them together in threes and fours, and he sat down on those punches. They weren't slapping punches. They were hard, sit-down type of punches, and he turned them punches over, and he got Guevara up out of there.
They are going to be partying deep into the night with the homecoming. Their superstar returns. And the way he looks, there are going to be many, many years ahead of celebrating Shakur Stevenson. Let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 2 minutes, 37 seconds in round number 3. Our referee in charge, David Fields, reaches the count of 10. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated and still the NAB All-Featherweight Champion, fearless Shakur Stevenson.
With the pillow in hand. Don't go anywhere. We will hear from Shakur Stevenson and talk about his future when we return to Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.